Hey guys, it's Scorey back again with a second audio log now. Um, will be my CGi predictions. We're coming pretty close to CGi, so hopefully I'm pretty spot on and get it right. So basically we got X5 or Catalyst and Afterlife, who are both guaranteed CGI as they are in the, I think it's just called CGI finals, the top finals, whatever it was, the top 8. Not too sure when they play, but that'll be a good match to watch. So yeah, both teams proven that they are CGI. Catalyst, if you look at their lineup, some really top players there, and looking at Afterlife, probably if not the best, one of the best up and coming teams. So both teams doing very well in improving themselves. I'll move straight on to the two big teams, Mindfreak and Vox. Still have heard a lot of stuff, if they're not going to get in, if they are going to get in. Basically, I agree with both sides, I'd say. The main reason for not getting in is, from what I've heard, is they're just sitting back, not doing anything, just waiting, not even trying kind of thing, while you've got all these other teams that have been trying really hard and putting in the effort, and they're not going to get in because of teams that don't even try. But that being said, they are two of the top teams, everyone knows it. So what happens if they don't get in? Do they get put into CGM? Then CGM will become pointless, really. If I was in CGM and those two teams in there, you feel shit. Like, you'd still try your hardest and that, but yeah, you know what I mean. What happens if they get put into Fight for Your Invite? Only 2 teams go through on that. So then again, that makes Fight for Your Invite kind of pointless because you don't have much of a chance again. Like, I'm not saying you can't beat these teams, but you know what I mean. So yeah, still a bit of issue there with Mindfreak and Vox. My personal opinion is, I do think they should be auto CGI, just because of the facts I just said. What happens to CGM, what happens to Fight for Your Invite, and because they are two of the top competitive teams, you want CGI at its highest level, and not having them in there won't be at its highest level. I'll move on to impact. So the 3 things you look in a team, really the 3 main things: stability, maturity, and skill. Impact only tick one of the boxes there, in my opinion. They have the skill, they don't have the stability, and they don't have the maturity. Again, this is my personal opinion. I'm not taking a stab at impact, but you see people leaving, rejoining. That's the stability wise. Maturity wise, you see them trolling on the forums a lot. Not everyone in their team, but just overall. Skills definitely there, as I said, but I can't really comment too much on impact because we don't seem to verse them at all. This is just my interpretation from what I've seen from them. So if they get put into CGI, that they can definitely do it. It's just whether the admins do pick them because of those 2 other main facts. You've also got Legacy, Rising, Second Nature. The reason I've grouped all these 3 together is because they are all very good teams with a lot of experienced players and are all CGI material. We just have to wait and see for admin picks and Fight for Invite, really. Also, we've got Fusion and Crux Crew. Crux Crew did lose to Afterlife, so they were probably a bit disappointed there. They lost 2-0. It did go to aftertime though, but they could have been having a bad day or whatever. They should still be put into that Fight for Your Invite and try and prove themselves. And Fusion, pretty much surprising everyone. I don't know if they're there yet. We're actually coming up against them in the CGM finals, I think it's called. I'm not too sure what the finals are called, sorry guys. Of the CGI finals, are the top 8, CGM are the next 8. Sorry, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, so we've got Fusion that are actually coming up against our team, Hostile. So we're both guaranteed CGM, and depending on what happens, definitely be put in the Fight for Your Invite, and then we'll just have to, as I said before, we'll just have to wait and see what the admins pick. I have mentioned, what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 teams now. So as you know, CGI is 8. So if I had to drop 2, I would. Sorry, I've mentioned 10 teams, not including our own team. So 11 teams, including Hostile. Almost forgot about good old Hostile. I think we are CGI material. Hopefully we do win this CGM finals and prove it to the admins, prove it to everyone else. We do have the skill and whatnot. Obviously I'm a bit biased, but yeah. So I have picked 11 teams now. If I did have to drop 3, I'm not too sure. I'd probably get rid of Crux Crew and Fusion, and I don't know who else. I'm sorry. Probably be out of Legacy. Well, as I said, Impact, Legacy, the Rising, and Second Nature. I kind of group them all together. So I'm going to go with 9 teams and just wait and see what happens. We'll just have to, as I said, we'll just have to wait and see what the admins do. And with Fight for Invite, hopefully Mindfreak and Vox aren't in that, because it would become kind of pointless for the other teams like myself, who will probably be in there. So yeah, that's my prediction, guys. If you'd like the video, hit that like button. Likes on Facebook, subscribe, whatnot. All the links will be in the description below. Cheers, guys.